Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Chat with the Chief. As always, I'm your Chief, Jared Mills, and today I'm here with Staff Sergeant Behr, who's operating our patrol car. I'm recording safely, if you will, and we're going to talk about what you do when you approach an intersection and there's an emergency vehicle behind you. If you're stopped at an intersection, which it's happened to all of us, and the blue lights and siren are behind you, what do? Sergeant Behr.
What we want to tell everyone is when you have a police car behind you that's got its lights and sirens activated because they're going to an emergency, that the law says, Title 29A, you have to pull to the right as far as practical. And so all that means for you is you just should slow down, pull to the right safely, and then the law enforcement officer or the emergency vehicle, it could be a fire truck, could be an ambulance, so that they can get by you. That's essentially the law. And on Western Avenue, it can be very congested sometimes with 4 lanes of traffic at lunchtime. Really, the best thing possible is let the police car come up behind you or the fire truck come up behind you. Try to pull to the right if possible when it's jam-packed like that. A lot of times they'll be able to go between the middle of the cars, or like the law says, if everyone can pull to the right, which sometimes is very hard, they can just go right up that left-hand lane. That works the best.
Excellent. Section that we're approaching right now, obviously the light's green, but if it was red, we would have our emergency operation sirens, lights on, and everybody would be expected to pull to the right because there's room to do that. If there were vehicles in both the right and left-hand lane, then everybody would not be able to pull to the right. So you'd basically come to a complete stop, and the officer, it'd be up to the officer to proceed through the intersection with caution and due regard.
Yeah, that's really good, Chief, too, because we have that happen a lot of times. People will just either stop in front of us, not know what to do, or they'll just keep going, which is really kind of hindering the response for the emergency vehicle. If they'll just try to be aware of everything that's going on around them as far as lights and siren behind you, because when you're driving a motor vehicle, what are you supposed to do? You're supposed to be checking your mirrors, you're supposed to be looking to the left, looking to the right at all times. A lot of people today, they just focus straight ahead or just on where they're going, and it's really important that they're able to look around all the time, because if you look in your rearview mirror every 10 to 15 seconds, you're going to see someone behind you with flashing lights. That'll get your attention. Then pull to the right, stop your vehicle, and then we'll be able to proceed right by you. That would be great.
Great information as always, Staff Sergeant Behr. We appreciate your wealth of information on this, and this might be one of your last broadcasts. We unfortunately here at Augusta PD, good for you, bad for us. You've done your 25 years of service with due diligence, and you've basically taken care of the city for us for this long, and we're going to miss you. But he's retiring, he's going to the DA's office, so we're still going to see him, but we're certainly going to miss him greatly here in Augusta. So, Staff Sergeant, we appreciate everything you do for us. Any parting words you want to take us away on this?
Well, I appreciate that, Chief. I just want to say, everybody, thank you very much for letting me serve this great city for the past 25 years. A bunch of great individual officers, and the whole community that we have here are just the best. And I'm really going to miss it. But I appreciate it, and guys, everybody drive safe.
Take us home.
See you next time.